Hello Gemini and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. Now I was just shuffling and these cards came out for you. Empress, Venus, Libra, Taurus, Pisces and World. Capricorn, Aquarius, Saturn, Libra. Oh, awesome cards coming out, being crowned by the Empress and Venus is in Libra, so it's going to be pretty happy at this moment in time. So this reading is for the first half of September. So the 1st through to the 15th, it is for Sun, Moon and Rising Gemini. It is a general reading. And just take what feels right and leave the rest. Just really trust your intuition on what's resonating. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading. So the link for that will be in the description box below. And we'll talk about that a little bit later. But yeah, I'm excited here with this. Oh, Venus at 3 major arcanas and the Hanged Man coming out as well. So, wow, okay, putting a stop to some energy that is going out and bringing some of the good stuff back in. This is good for you, Gemini. This is really good. So, I'm just going to write down you. So, yeah, this is really good. I just feel like the Empress is a great time to manifest. It's a great time to bring in abundance, and I'm seeing completion of projects. I'm seeing things completing, particularly around the home as well. And it could be around cycles of things that like anniversaries or some sort of celebration. So birthdays or something like that. There's something to do with, or some kind of social event. It feels like, yeah, this is very much like a lot of work and some joy and celebration have been put into this. And it's time for it to complete. So it does feel like something nice has completed here, and it's starting to see some really positive results coming in big time. It's time to fly, actually, is what I've got for you, Gemini. Time to fly. So yeah, put on hold. Something needs to get put on hold here. And it's something that you're going to know what this is, I would say, because it's something that either was taking your energy, wasn't working, or was running at a loss of some sort. There was some kind of loss associated with it. But I feel like something is ready to take off, something is ready to be put on hold or stagnate, and something is completed. So big energies coming through for you. And we have the 3 of Pentacles, so 2 threes, really amazing time to manifest. And particularly the 3 of Pentacles is around mastery of a skill as well, crossed by the 7 of Wands. So it may not feel like you're getting yourself in a better position just yet for some of you, but it is coming. The Page of Swords at the base, there's your Gemini energy. The 9 of Pentacles. So yeah, feels like a nice completion here. The Moon with the Hanged Man coming up in the near future. So interesting. Really trust your intuition on something, or if there's someone that you're not getting the full picture, there's something that remains hidden to you. And I feel like someone's doing something, or something's going out. I just keep getting something's going out that you may not be aware of. So just to keep an eye on that at this moment, coming up in the near future, because something needs to be put a stop to, because the Empress is coming and going, no, I don't want any of that. I'm making this a nice world for my Geminis. Oh, and this is why you've got the 9 of Cups. Things are starting to line up. The 5 of Wands, there is some conflict around, and that's what I'm kind of getting. I feel like there's someone doing something behind the scenes that you need to watch out for. Someone's got a different agenda and that might be trying to sabotage you, or they're doing something that you're not going to be happy with. The King of Swords, but you've got this clear mind here with the King of Swords ready to pounce, and 8 of Cups. Yeah, fantastic. So the Moon energy is going to be really important to you. And then we have Temperance, which is actually your opposite sign, Sagittarius. So that's actually really good when you're opposite energy, and you've got so many major arcanas coming in here. When you're opposite energy, I just actually want to pull one more card here. Okay, for what you're walking away from, again, Justice, a contract of some sort, and it can be a soul contract. So interesting, and you got a sneaky extra card there, Gemini. So yeah, here's the situation. The 3 of Pentacles, it is looking really good. It feels like something's really building here. There's a momentum is gathering, and you're kind of people are going to start noticing. Some people will get jealous, I imagine, because I'm getting people doing things behind the scenes, and people might get competitive as well. And I also get, because you're starting to shine, you're starting to something's starting to take off here. You're starting to take flight yourself. And so you're being noticed, ready to step into the world. Perhaps the world is noticing you. And you're leveling up. You definitely are leveling up. But what part of this process of leveling up is that you are moving away from an old energy as well. So, yeah, I mean, we have the Three of Pentacles. Speaking of leveling up, you look at both of these cards. This one's stepping head and shoulders above the crowd. This one's found itself in a better position, but you are being crossed by that. So this is kind of, you're on your way up, but you might not be feeling it at this moment. You may not feel strong, or you don't feel like you've got a strong position as yet. You don't feel like you're quite there, or it's something that you can really celebrate, but it's happening and you're being noticed, and you've got these skills and abilities that are being showcased or being shown or being developed. And so you may find yourself in demand with this Three of Pentacles. People are going to be wanting to be working with you, or wanting your skills, or employing you, or however, I feel like there's money around this, but the Empress doesn't bring just money. It brings everything that's good. It's a holistic version of it, which is really nice. So we have in your conscious mind the King of Cups, and this is a real kind of Scorpio energy. And so there might actually be a Scorpio or a Pisces on your mind, quite literally, or someone who has those sort of qualities. And this is really trying to find, willing to step into an arena or a situation, but you need to kind of feel emotionally safe to do this. It's like, again, finding yourself on stable ground, finding yourself in a good position. So you're really maneuvering and yourself into this position where you feel like there's some stability that you can platform off. You're about to platform off something. And so this King of Cups is important to find the emotional stability, because I feel like you're ready to go for something, but you need to be in the right place emotionally to be able to do this. So if there's someone around you, the King of Cups could be someone with a really good business brain, someone that knows how to make some good decisions. You can see they've made some very smart, successful decisions, and you could be watching them, learning from them. So if this isn't a part of you, that is kind of the energy that's coming in. So ready to follow your heart, but needs to feel like you're getting that strong position. So that there is a strengthening that's happening here, definitely. And at the base, we have the Page of Swords. So this is a beautiful Gemini energy right at the base. So this is really connecting into the best of what you do, your unique skills. It's around communication. It's around listening for news. You might be waiting for some kind of news, or learning new skills, or getting more information, or developing some new ideas. Now, whatever this is going to be big, because the Empress is sprinkling her magic dust over it and going to bring abundance to it. So whatever this is, and I feel like a lot of you are waiting for news, it's really showcasing with the Three of Cups, showcasing your unique ability. Communication is going to be key to this, particularly verbal and writing. So I feel like it's a two-way street. Like, you are ready to receive, listening to something here, listening for news, perhaps around an offer or an opportunity to showcase your skills or to show your skills. But it could also be that you're thinking, I need to go out and learn more. So yeah, I mean, either way, it feels like you're ready and open. You're ready and open to step into something big and new that could be really very successful here, because you've got the World card. Something has completed, and it's right on top of the Nine of Pentacles in the recent past, which is a nice energy, because I feel like you've mastered something, or there's a mastery here of a soul journey. Whether it's a skill or a soul journey, there's something you've mastered, and it can bring a sense of independence. It could have brought you some money as well. So it brings in a sense of feeling quite independent within yourself, or feeling quite free-spirited as well, can come through with this Nine of Pentacles. Just feeling grateful as well as another energy, a lot of gratitude for something that's come through. And it could have been some nice connections that were coming in as well, that you were getting a lot of positive feedback perhaps coming through. But ultimately, this has kind of allowed you to be happy in your own skin, or just to be happy within the moment of, I feel happy with where I was at. So yeah, it's a lovely energy to be platforming off, because it's kind of, it brings confidence to step into this new. And because this is a big thing, it's like right now I'm strengthening myself, my resolve, my position, in order to be able to step into that. And that can be financially as well. So in the near future, we have the Moon card right underneath the Hanged Man, with a lot of water happening here. There's Pisces, water, Neptune, Cancer. And the Moon card rules Pisces and Cancer as well. So, I mean, it traditionally rules Pisces, but the moon itself rules the sign of Cancer. So there's a lot of water under the bridge, quite literally. And I see that this is all going to come up. You're getting yourself in this emotionally safe position to look at something emotionally that's coming up that has been under the surface, and perhaps has been something that has been there. It feels like feels like it could be confusing, or it could be murky, or there could be boundary issues. It could have been an energy that you felt a bit lost in. So maybe it was I just feel a bit lost with this energy. And so this has come up to be cleared, which is actually really good. And it might be things are coming up to the surface. So secrets could be coming out, understanding things a little bit more about what occurred. I feel like there's not a clear picture here about what happened and what is bringing these emotions to the fore. And this is something that has occurred in the past or might be occurring now. There feels like there's another energy involved with this. So whether this is, understanding a situation, or why things are happening, or whether it's to do with another person, it actually feels like could have been some avoidance of wanting to go there with this energy, because it felt like too big a energy to visit. But now it's feeling safer to visit, because the Empress is wanting you to bring you, you've got the World card, something is completed now. So you are now kind of in a stronger position to be able to look at this, and also see, because I feel like something was going out. Something was, this could be you releasing this, but it also could be around some kind of loss, and it could have been to do with money or money relationships, or something that was lost in the past. So I just keep getting lost. But it's good, because it's coming up, because the Empress is wanting you to clear this energy, because she's wanting to bring a whole heap of the good stuff in, and she wants to make the space for that to occur. And this feels like it's taken up an ocean of your emotions. It's taken up a big space. And so the Empress is coming in and going, let's sort out what's going on with your feelings. Let's sort out what's going on deep inside your heart, so that you can open up more and have more space and be open to the new. So it's actually very beautiful energy. And I feel like there could be, again, we're seeing with this Temperance energy, the water starts to flow between two energies where it felt like something got cut off. So it's kind of interesting, and I feel like the balance is restored. Something gets healed. There's a huge healing and restoration that occurs with this, which is actually really lovely. So, the news you're waiting for might actually be an apology, or it might be these things that come to light, this information that comes up from the surface. And this could just be an internal process as well. But either way, it's a healing process. Now, this is you. Again, more cups. And this is you feeling happy and fulfilled. So I feel like this process is good for you. I don't feel like there's anything scary about this. I feel like it's just a natural thing that's occurring, that feels like a natural transition, a natural process. And it actually feels good, because you're getting a lot of information coming in from the deep, which is kind of fascinating in a way. You're learning a lot about yourself as you're going along this journey, and all the stuff you're learning is nice and good. So that's it. With the Nine of Cups, things start lining up, start feeling a little bit of happier, feeling joyful, feeling fulfilled. And ultimately, it's interesting, because this I feel like there's this bigger energy coming in, this new energy that is bringing this fulfillment and this abundance. And so the old energy that is not connected to that, it's ready for that to go. And so it feels like this changing of the guard kind of energy happening within you. And so surrounding you have the Five of Wands. So there's a little bit of conflict around. This can be, these are people around you. Like I said, I just feel like there's competition, or it's a competitive arena that you're in, or people are just being obstructive even. So, but that's okay. I mean, I feel like this is part of you getting in a stronger position to be able to deal with some of this conflict around. And ultimately, like, you are rising up out of that and out of the crowd. So it's going to be interesting to kind of wave on your way out and go, hi, but I'm moving up to here now, and I'm kind of not connecting to that. So I feel like part of you is wanting to rise up above that and rise up and disconnect from that. So that's kind of what I feel like is happening. You have the King of Swords, hopes and fears. The King of Swords very much comes in and makes some very strong decisions. It's very rational. It weighs things up, and it's right underneath the Justice and right next to the King of Cups. So it is very much saying that there's a lot of emotions, there's a lot of emotional energy, and your mind might actually be, and we're seeing here with the Page of Swords here, that rational part of your mind is going to be the place where you are finding peace, and where you're going to find some answers, and where you can take some action if you can find some clarity in that place. Because there's some decisions here that are being made, and it's happening on a deeper level. It could be on a very deep intuitive level as well, about walking away from something that is not fulfilling you, because this is how you're feeling. You feel like you've found it, and so you don't need to be in this situation anymore. And so very much around the moon cycles coming in, there's a cycle, there's a lot to do with cycles and things completing. And so, yeah, we have Justice card right next to it as well. And again, we can see that sword, that element of air, which is your element. It's a real Libra energy, your sister air sign. And it's really in just going, look, that wasn't right for me. I am cutting the cords with an old contract that is no longer works for me. And whether this is a soul contract, whether this is an actual contract, this could be some of you like, a legal contract walking away from. So it might be a job, or renegotiating with a bank, or it could be a marriage. It could be anything like that that has kind of got a contractual agreement. But like I said, we still have these soul contracts that we agree to, and even contracts with ourselves that we've come into this lifetime to do this. Something's completed. It's time to move on from that. So that brings and releases a lot of beautiful stuff. And we have the Temperance energy, which is you're stepping onto a new path now that is more aligned to you, that has a higher purpose, that feels right. So that brings this sense of balance, where some energies it was like, just imagine, we can see this flow here. It felt like an energy was cut off, almost dammed. Like as in a dam, like not damned as in damn you, but damned as in, I mean, maybe you could read it as both, interpret it as both. But I feel like with all this water here, it's like there was this well of emotion, or a very deep intuitive feeling. There was something under the surface here that was there for a long time, and it's ready. It was kind of like you'd built this damn wall and put it over there, and therefore it was building, but now it's time to let it out, to open the damn wall and let it all out. So yeah, I mean, and I feel like, yeah, it's really, really positive, because the Empress, because you're crowned by the Empress. So we have some cards have just popped out here. Didn't even have to shuffle. It says I let go of all expectations. It says, I flow freely and lovingly with life. I love myself. I know that only good awaits me at every turn. And, that actually is what's happening. I'm flowing with all this water. I flow freely and lovingly with life. So beautiful. And I forgive myself. As I forgive myself, I leave behind all feelings of not being good enough, and I am free to love myself. And that's actually really beautiful, because that could be associated with this energy here of all this water, whatever that means to you. So yeah, the spirit of forgiveness can set you free, and it's actually a very beautiful energy. And right underneath the Neptune is associated with forgiveness as well. So there's a lot of Neptune in here. So let's pull a charm for you. You've got 2 have come out. Let's see what they are. Oh, the key to your heart has come in. The key to your heart, I'm going to put it right next to the King of Cups because he's holding, the key to your heart could be to do with creativity as well. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be to do with spirit, feeling free spiritually. These are some of the things that are coming in. But it could also be that there is someone here that is bringing a lot of love. They may have been hurt in the past, and there's another energy here that is bringing a lot of love here and is offering a key to their heart. Yes, they are sensitive, may have been vulnerable and hurt in the past, but interesting. And I feel like this might not even be your well of emotion and ocean of intuition. It might be someone else's that you're dealing with, but I feel like either way it's opening up your heart to each other if that's the case. So we also have this beautiful horse. Look at that freedom that's coming through. Horses are all around your direction and your freedom, and look at this one taking great strides. It's galloping, the wind, the tail is in the air, the wind is flowing. And so I feel like, this is your ear to the wind, the sense of things can move quickly once you receive this information or you get this inner knowing that's coming here. So beautiful energy coming through for you here, Gemini. So that's it. I feel like there's some big things happening and it feels exciting. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where this is going. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now where we'll see what else is coming in. Maybe we'll find out what part of this information that's coming up, what secrets or information is being revealed because something was hidden by the moon, and also what's coming in with this new contract that's coming through that's associated with abundance. So what else is the Empress bringing through for you here? So that's all going to be the future, the near future, the future beyond, and that's all going to be in the extended reading, as well as we're going to ask any other intuitive messages that you need. And then we're going to focus in on career, money, love, and relationships and ask some specific questions around that and get some specific energies around that, information around that. So that's all in the extended reading. I'd love it if you come over, Gemini. The link is in the description box below. But if this is where we're leaving each other, yeah, it's an exciting reading, some big things happening. And with the Empress there, look out. This could be a big new love coming in. This is something bringing this lovely abundance. So it's fantastic whenever the Empress, and it's a great time to manifest. So hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please like, subscribe, share, or leave a comment because that lets YouTube know that you are appreciating the content and helps support grow the channel. And take care, Gemini. Look forward to seeing you next time.